Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a walking tour of the city of Leiden, which is in Holland, the Netherlands. Leiden is about half an hour train ride south of Amsterdam, and it is famous for its university, Leiden University, which is the oldest university in the Netherlands. And Leiden is also the birthplace of Rembrandt, a very famous Dutch artist. So I'm going to make my way downstairs and we will start the walking tour. All right, now how do I get out of my own hotel room? There we go. Here we are. Now, weather is a little bit cloudy today. There was a bit of sun in the afternoon, but it's October 13th, 2014. Again, it's autumn, so this is typical Dutch autumn weather. They say that Leiden is like a small Amsterdam in that it has a lot of the canals and similar architecture, but it's obviously smaller. I was wandering around the city last night. It was a Saturday night, and a lot of shops close early. And it certainly is less touristy, although there are still some tourists here. It's less touristy, and you definitely get the local experience. Cycling is a very important part of the transportation system in the Netherlands. You'll see that a lot of people use bicycles. Of course, a walking tour is not complete unless you are wearing sparkly purple shoes. The only way to do a walking tour. There's a large student population in Leiden, of course, because of the university, and there are some very interesting services and facilities that cater to students. Yesterday, I tried a virtual reality gaming room. So you put on these very interesting virtual reality helmets, and then you can play different types of games, action games, adventure games. And you're completely engrossed in virtual reality in terms of sound and vision. Very, very interesting. I think that's going to be a big part of the future is, 360-degree virtual reality with the headsets. And I'm sure the technology will advance so that the headsets will become perhaps smaller and more easily, that you can more easily put them on your head because they're a little bit bulky at the moment. And look, give it a couple decades in the future, many humans will probably just implant microchips in their brains and can access virtual reality that way. But we're not quite there yet. But that will be part of the future, inevitably. For better or for worse. You can enjoy the view of the canals. It's actually quite chilly today. It's windy. It's always raining. Well, not always, but very often raining. It actually rains more often than not in this part of the Netherlands. I think statistically, of 365 days, it rains more than about 200 days. So the majority of the weather, or the majority of days that while you're here will be rainy days. Now the rain is not a pouring rain, it's not a monsoon, it will just drizzle. So there's always a little bit of wetness, which is, I guess, part of the charm. You see that also influences people's fashion here. Often people are wearing large coats just because you have to. So you'll see that it influences fashion and what people are wearing as well. I will do a walking tour of Amsterdam as well at some point. I just spent about 2.5 weeks there, but most people, most people know of Amsterdam, but not everyone knows Leiden. So I figured I would start with the walking tour of Leiden first, just to introduce you to this particular city. You'll see that the houses are very close together. This is very typical of Dutch cities and towns. You see that there's not any space between these houses. I find that people here are generally quite friendly and quite polite. Haven't had any issues with the locals at all. Unlike some cities in Europe, I'm not going to name names, but there's sort of a spectrum of politeness in Europe. I would say that Dutch are very polite. Their English comprehension is also very, very good. So it's very easy, at least for me, to communicate with the locals because almost everyone speaks some level of English here. May not be the best, but everybody, it seems, well, at least most people, speak some level of English. And you'll find that to be true for most of the Nordic and Germanic countries. So English comprehension in Scandinavia, for example, is very high. In places like Finland, Norway, Sweden, the young people learn English as part of their school curriculum. And in Netherlands, you'll see that English comprehension. Denmark, for example, Netherlands, in this part of the world, sort of Germanic and Scandinavia part of Europe, English comprehension is higher than the Mediterranean part of Europe, and also in the Slavic parts of Europe, where English comprehension generally is a bit lower. So again, it makes it easy to communicate. I've had no issues communicating with people here. Now, in some European cities, English is almost always confined to sort of the service industry and the tourist sectors, but it seems that there's a very good general level of English comprehension just among the local population. We'll walk in here and I'll give you a sense of what they're selling at the local grocery store. So this is a typical Dutch grocery store. Yeah, see, they have cookies and crackers, cheese and meats here on this aisle. Cheese, of course, I can't eat because I'm lactose intolerant. Candies, some standard North American stuff here. We have, I don't know what this is. I guess this is like Italian antipasta. Your selection of drinks, sparkling water is actually very popular in Europe, or gaseous water, carbonated water, more popular than I think in North America. We have different brands of chips, wine in grocery stores. Obviously, in Europe, you can get wine at your local grocery store, which is quite different from many North American cities. So, if you want to get your wine, here you go. You can get it next to your beer. And cereal products, muesli. On this side, we have jams and a good selection of almond milk, soy milk, sort of healthy milk alternatives, which of course I approve of. Eggs, very interestingly, in Europe, they don't keep their eggs in the fridge, which is different from North America, but they always keep their eggs out, and they don't seem to rot, I guess, as often. Maybe there's something in our eggs. But these are European-style eggs. They're always not in the freezer. We have our selection of fruit and vegetables here. Not a large selection, it appears, at this particular store, but you can get your vegetables. The Netherlands actually has some super farms, so these are sort of farms augmented by technology, and they're actually quite powerful and quite efficient. These Dutch super farms, and they produce a lot of the food locally, which I learned, which is really interesting. You wouldn't think of the Netherlands as being an agricultural superpower, but they actually have some really cool what I call Dutch super farms. And again, they're augmented by innovative farming technology. So they punch definitely above their weight. Actually, this entire country punches above its weight when it comes to innovation, technology. Generally, they have very good social policies. Orange is the national Dutch color, so you'll see a lot of things in orange. This looks like a barber shop, and apologies in advance if I'm not pronouncing this correctly, but Dames und Herren, which is very similar to German women and men, is what I believe this means. It's important to document daily life. And this is important for the historic record as well, for people or sentient intelligence looking at these clips in the future. In the same way that we are fascinated by the past, by looking at daily life in the 1800s and 1700s through paintings and through other means, we can access the past. These are important historic records to be preserved for humanity in terms of just daily life on this particular day in this particular place. There is grand significance to the mundane. Or let me say that again, there's grand significance to the mundane. The mundane is not truly mundane. There's a lot of detail to everything. A lot of secrets and significance if you look carefully. Let's see if we can walk into this church here. If there's a no photography sign, then I obviously will not photograph. But it looks like no smoking and no food. But it doesn't say no photography. Sorry. Now, these are very interesting. You can sit here and pray on these. I don't know what you call them, but it looks like you can kneel down and pray here. That a North American import has made its way to the Netherlands. Dunkin' Donuts, don't eat it, it's very unhealthy. Generally, I find food in the Netherlands and Europe in general to be healthier than North America. I think it's the ingredients they use or something, but it's less likely for you to get fat here. And it's evidenced by the people that you see that you don't have the same obesity issue. They say that Europeans walk more. Hello, how are you?
Fine, you too?
Okay, what's the most exciting thing that's happened to you today?
Today?
Yeah, or in your life?
I don't know, but I'm always happy.
Okay, great. See you later. A lonely little chair. The European Food and Drug Administration, as opposed to the FDA in the United States and probably Health Canada in Canada, is a bit more rigid in terms of which foods and ingredients they approve of. For example, this is just a random example, but I was doing a lot of research on apple wax. So a lot of people don't know this, but apples that you buy at the local grocery store, they're waxed. So that's actually not they're naturally like what they look like. There's a thin layer of wax on the apples to make them look attractive and shine a bit more. I've always had issues with that. I peel my apples because I find that the wax actually gives me an allergic reaction. But the European Health and Food Administration, they ban a lot of the chemicals in the wax and certain types of wax. They ban it because they suspect that some of the wax could be carcinogenic. In North America, they allow it, right? It doesn't matter as long as it sells. It's very capital driven. So that's just one very random example of the difference between the regulations. There's, I'm sure, many others. This coat I'm wearing, I actually got this in Amsterdam. It's from a French designer called Pentagram. So they're sort of a traditional European jackets with also a bit of a Gothic flair. So you can see this jacket here. I now have several pieces from this particular designer. Whenever I come to Europe, I always buy one of his pieces, because they're just beautiful. I love this particular style. This area is actually really beautiful at night. When the lights light up at night, this little area here. I took some photography or photos here last night. I thought they were spectacular. Really great photos. But yeah, really, really cool little area.
Bijna bij de H&M.
So this is part of the historic center of the city, part of the historic downtown. Some of these buildings, as you can see, are very old. This one established in 1774. Some of these buildings are probably about 400 years old, 300 years old, you know, established in the 1600s or 1700s. The hotel I'm living in, there's two parts to it. It's a boutique hotel. So the reception area is from the 1700s, and then the rooms I'm living in, those were built in the 1600s. So it's about a 400-year-old building that I live in, which is great because you can steep yourself in history, and then, you know, feel the energy of history reverberate through your soul. It's important for babies to be made. Obviously, in a lot of European countries, there are declining birth rates, so it's important for the Dutch to keep reproducing more Dutch people. Leiden, generally things are less expensive than Amsterdam, as is a common phenomenon in you know, most places in the world where smaller cities and towns are less expensive than the larger municipalities. So you'll find that things are definitely cheaper. It's easier, or cheaper rather, to buy an apartment here or a house relative to Amsterdam or some of the major cities. And transportation is very easy. So by train, most of the Netherlands is connected very efficiently by train. So this is my fourth time in my life in the Netherlands, and I've taken the train a lot. Now, in this particular instance, when I arrived in London, I actually took an Uber from my hotel in Amsterdam, just an experiment, I guess. The Uber was about 67 euros, so not bad. It's about 100 Canadian dollars from the Netherlands to Leiden, so you can technically Uber to this city if you really wanted to. Hello, how are you?
I love your jacket.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing this for YouTube, actually.
Oh yes, and I love your shoes. They're
Oh.
really unique.
Thank you. What's the most exciting thing that's happened to you this year?
That's a good question. Maybe that I moved out of my house, or that I enjoyed myself actually.
Wow, congratulations for moving out of your house.
Yes, and I moved to my ex, so that's not interesting.
You moved to your ex's house.
Yeah, I have 3 houses now. So
You have 3 houses?
Yeah.
Are you a house collector?
No, I just collected exes.
Wow, you collect houses and exes.
Yeah, and what's the most interesting you did?
Well, I've been traveling a lot.
Okay.
I know I come to Europe very often. I was just in Amsterdam for about 2.5 weeks.
Now
So
you're in Leiden.
now I'm in Leiden. I've never been here, so I've always wanted to explore
I
Leiden.
think the most exciting is that I have a husky. Right? I think when I look at that, I think that I have a husky, right? Yeah,
A husky? Okay. Do you want to show our YouTube audience your husky?
I can show you.
Yes, yes, please.
I have a whole Instagram page about this husky.
Amazing.
So I think this is my most. You need to call it after all.
Okay.
So yeah, I think this is the
Wow.
most nicest thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice husky, I know.
Okay, very good. Well, if you want more Instagram followers, you can give our audience your Instagram if you want.
Okay. No, it's fine.
It's okay? All right.
Yeah, so I'm talking too much at this moment.
That's okay. No, you're going to be a highlight of the video today.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's good to meet you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Hi.
Hi, sorry, my hands are
Carolina.
called Colina. Randy, nice to meet you.
Yes. And this is Ellen.
Elaine, nice to meet you. You look very chill with your aviator glasses.
Thank you.
Like you're ready for Top Gun Part 3. Ready to fly a plane with Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Also do my own stunts.
Oh, you do your own stunts, like Tom. You do your own stunts. Okay. What's the best stunt you've ever done?
I'm not good at this.
Oh, you are. This is the Netherlands' top stunt woman right here.
Which phone is this?
Which phone? Okay, so this is a little flippy phone. You see that it actually flips
shit,
this way
it's-
as well.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's a Samsung flippy
this
phone.
is old school.
No, it's actually new, but
Yeah, I
you
know,
can
but,
you can flip it.
It does remind me of a Motorola.
Oh yeah, well, it has that flavor.
Can I see it?
Of course, here you can film me if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit! This is like a. Oh whoa!
Yeah, see,
Whoa! It reminds me of the old Motorola's.
it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Here you can have it.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
have a good day.
yeah. Okay. Have a nice day.
See you later. Bye bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into this very beautiful looking furniture store. bike here is not doing very well. I think it fell ill. And of course, cobblestone. This is very European. Love cobblestone. Whenever you step on cobblestone, you know that you are in Europe. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
In the Netherlands, they smoke 2 cigarettes at the same time.
Oh, amazing.
Do you know the two
you
cigarettes,
want- do you
4
want-
beer challenge?
Do you
What
want
is-
to see a party trick?
He's
Sure,
going to do the
sure.
four-
Let's
Do you
do.
want to see a party trick?
Sure, I do want to
Here,
see a
can you
party
hold
trick.
my phone?
Yes, of
can,
course.
can, can you hold my 2 cigarettes?
Okay, I'll hold you 2
Because,
cigarettes.
He's going to do. Wait.
I'm going to do
zoom
a
out,
party
zoom
trick.
out,
Okay, okay.
Zoom out, zoom
Okay,
out, zoom
zoom
out,
out.
zoom out, zoom out.
Okay.
Okay. Woo!
Wow, he's doing the worm. He's doing the worm, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
You want to see a party trick?
Wow, that's woo.
What do you think of the party trick?
I love it. Well,
know,
you're
I
gonna
know
you're gonna be
where
on
you're from.
YouTube.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I
What's the
do.
YouTube channel?
So if it's Randy
Randy?
AI. So Randy
AI.
I.
How many followers do you have, or
where from?
subscribers?
Where
I
are you
have
from?
about 600 at the moment. So it's
Nice,
not bad.
nice.
It's a small channel.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from Canada.
Canada. Oh, so this is this is the first time in Leiden, or?
First time in Leiden. I've been
Nice,
here
nice.
in the Netherlands, but first time in
Leiden.
Leiden.
What do you
Doing
think
the
of
worm.
Leiden?
I love it. It's like a small Amsterdam, but it's like
Only
you know
people here
more.
are doing the worm.
Yeah, everyone's doing the worm. It's the national dance of Leiden.
yes,
In
yes,
fact,
yes.
it's the worm.
Yes.
I absolutely love it.
Hey, paparazzi.
Hi. How are you?
He's from Canada.
He's vlogging from Canada.
Yeah.
From Canada.
Nice
Yes.
to meet you.
He just did the worm.
Yeah.
Do you know a party trick?
Oh, party
She's our friend.
Okay.
How do
Hey.
you know this?
Okay. Look at that. Woo.
Why are you dressed so nice?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
filming
he's
for
from
YouTube.
Canada.
Yeah,
From
but
Canada.
that's the reason you have
This
on
is
this
a
nice.
typical Canadian outfit.
No.
This is
it's
this is
not.
absolutely typical Canadian. We live in igloos and we dress like this.
Ah, okay.
That's
apparently.
definitely sarcastic. That's definitely sarcastic.
Yeah.
I was once in Canada. No, of course not.
Okay, your friend's running away.
We scared her.
Yeah,
This pub, it's called the L.
Okay.
No.
Very nice.
But the even better pub
The
in
owl.
Leiden.
Okay.
Okay, let me do a little promotion.
Sure. Okay. Do a
If you
promotion.
want to go. Hey, no, cut.
film this?
Okay,
Yes, of course. Film this.
okay.
I'll film you filming him.
No, wait.
There we go.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait, 1 second. Let me start off Snapchat.
Okay. We'll restart. We'll restart.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do this.
If you are in Leiden and you want to go to a really nice pub, you should go to the Jantje van Leiden.
Okay.
And it's in that corner, in that street, in the Hartensteeg.
Woo!
And if the Jantje is still closed, you should go to the L.
Okay.
And she should not ring her bell.
We got our very own TripAdvisor right here.
Yes. You should go to Jantje.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay,
Good.
anything else you would like to tell our YouTube audience about yourself, about the town, anything you want?
Yes, if you want to see me do the worm, you can pay €5 in the description. Description down below.
Yes, comment below if you want to see him do the worm.
Yeah.
Like, and on air.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it, right? Yeah.
Amazing.
Now we're going to get
Amazing.
the ice cream from.
Shout out to.
Yeah,
Shout
ice
out-
cream.
any shout outs?
Samuel.
Okay.
Samuel.
Oh, great stuff.
Yes.
So this is the most famous man in Leiden right here.
Yes.
He's-
Apart from the minister,
Yeah.
Mark Rutte.
Yes, yes. He charges €5 for the worm.
Yes.
If you want the super worm, it's €50.
Yeah,
That's
50.
50 for the super worm.
You can see my super
Yeah,
worm.
for a private show, for this gentleman, it's €50 for 20 minutes. Yeah, he'll give you discounts.
Yes.
There you go. If you want to see his worm, this is the man right here.
Watch out for the. Okay, we're going to get the ice cream.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
good stuff.
Right, like over here.
Okay, bye bye.
Woo!
So you can see this is a Gothic church. Gothic architecture style is very popular here in this part of the world. There is actually a church that is in Utrecht, which is another Dutch city, which is the cousin of the famous Cologne Cathedral. The one in Utrecht's only sort of half the size. I don't think it was actually complete, so they only completed half of it. It was supposed to be a replica of Cologne Cathedral, which obviously is complete. So very, very beautiful. This one is obviously smaller than the one in Utrecht. But here we are. Also very beautiful at night. It looks like one of those Lego castles at night, all lit up, and you can expect a ghost to come out, perhaps. Oh, our friends are back. Hey.
We have a question.
Yes.
What's your YouTube channel name?
So if you go to search for my name, Randy I, Randy.
Can you type it in?
Yes, of course. Here, I will film myself typing it in. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so this is the the
Randy,
YouTube- Yep.
like, subscribe,
Really?
abonneren,
Do you use AI
yes.
or?
and turn on the notifications.
Oh, wonderful! Oh
No,
my God, you're my top fan.
Yes.
You're my top
We
fan.
want to see yours in this video, so that's why I
Yes,
want
yes,
to
you
ask
will
your channel
see
name.
yourself in this video.
Oh, great. See ya. Bye-bye,
Okay,
bye-bye.
great.
I'll see you.
See you later. Bye bye. So we will be concluding our walking tour in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Feel free to enjoy the final views of Leiden. And I will need to go for lunch because I have not eaten anything today. And this would be a good place to conclude our walking tour. My friends, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed a little snapshot or preview of Leiden, Netherlands. As you can see, the locals are very friendly and will engage voluntarily with you, even if you don't ask for it, which makes it such a lively and vibrant city. Highly recommend it. Hope that you will come here as well to visit. Great place. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And this is Randy I, and I will see all of you in the next video. Talk to you soon.